Hey guys, welcome back to Live Life with Love with me, Lisa. I hope you guys had a good week or an awesome week or however you want to put it. I've had an interesting week. First off, we had our first bad snowstorm of the year, so we have snow. And you'll notice the picture for this video is my backyard, which is, even though I don't like driving in snow, it's the one thing I don't like about snow. It is so gorgeous outside after a snowstorm, just gorgeous. So I hope you guys, take a minute to enjoy natural beauty out in the world, because I always take the time to do that, and it makes me a happier person. So if you get a minute, take a minute. Enjoy your view. There's plenty to see, no matter where you are. Thanks to my mom and my sister again for posting something that they were proud of. I did have a few more people watch this video, which made me, that haven't watched any of my other videos, so that made me happy. I want to spread love, and that's what I want to do, and that's what I hope to do with this little YouTube series. So, whatever you do, always take that one moment of kindness. I'm always saying that, so just do that one little act of kindness. As for me, I've had an interesting week. You'll notice today I'm wearing a black bracelet with my purple one, which my purple one says I love Niall. I need a new one, it's wearing off. And I've got I love One Direction, and it is now black instead of white. That's a devastating story. I went to work Sunday night, and I was getting people dressed, as I do in healthcare. And I stick my bracelets in my pocket so I don't get them wet or contaminated. And I went to pull them out, but I had my work keys in the same pocket. So as I went to pull out my key, it broke it. It sheared my white bracelet in half. It was pretty devastating. I was like, I've been stretching this bracelet out for almost a year now. So it was a little frustrating. But luckily I have two more of these. I have a pink and a white one instead of a white with pink words. It's a pink one with white words, and this black and pink one. So I chose to wear the black and pink one. But it was pretty devastating. As you guys know, I used to wear a pink one anyway, if you guys watch my old videos, and it said, it's not an obsession, it's a dedication, which is right there. I still have it. I just realized that I was actually obsessed, not just dedicated. I also have my I love Liam bracelet, my I love Harry bracelet, and my I love Louis bracelet, which I will probably start wearing my I love Louis bracelet this week and through Christmas because of his birthday. So those are my bracelets. You'll also notice I'm not wearing Christmas earrings like I said I would. I still cannot find my Christmas earrings. I had a baker's dozen of Christmas earrings from last year. I have no idea where they went. So I decided these ones will have to do. So, oh well. Okay, so I actually have a list of things. I went out and it wasn't hard to find things this week to talk about. It was a pretty devastating week, which made me sad, but, gives me more to talk about rather than just myself. The California fires, the 3 wildfires, I believe all 3 are still going. And so my thoughts are still with those people. I knew that as of Monday, they were all still going and strong, and that they're having a hard time fighting them, and that it had gone up to Santa Barbara. So my thoughts are still with people. I had heard that one person had died at that point. I don't know how many, if any more, have died since then. So I'm just hoping that everybody stays safe. Then there was also the New York bomber a couple days ago on Monday. I'm glad that his bomb didn't go off the way it was supposed to. That kind of hate, and it's one of the reasons I love the fact that I live in such a remote area, because I will never have to wake up and worry about being bombed, but there are so many people that do. You never know if your neighbor's gonna go crazy. And that's one of the things I'm grateful for living in the state that I do, because I don't have to worry about that. But that is just something that you should not have to wake up and deal with. You should not have to go, am I going to run into somebody with a bomb this week? That should, or this today even, that should not have to be in your head at all. I heard that he didn't die from his own bomb, so it was still bad. I didn't want to delve too much into it because I hate doing things about bombings because there's just no point in bombing. Why? I mean, it was like last year when they kept bombing concerts. It's like, why would you bomb a concert? People go there to be themselves, and you're just going there to prove a point that nobody needs to hear at that moment. They're there to be themselves, to be safe. So it's and as you guys know, for the one this year that happened, my stepdad didn't want me to go see Niall Horan in November because of it. So, but I went anyways, and I had a good time, and I will post my video of me in Boston shortly, hopefully. Another thing I want to talk about was Keaton Jones. The only reason I have his name, know who he is because I wrote his name down. This boy, I guess, was being bullied, and his mom recorded him afterwards and his positivity of looking at life after the fact. And then I saw a lot of people going, oh, his mom's a white supremacist and racist, and I'm like, that kind of wasn't the point of the video. And people were like, yeah, but if a black person does a video like that, you're not going to notice. And then I noticed this video going viral of this little boy who was black talking about how someone was making fun of his shoes, and the positivity he had of, I'm not going to worry about it. And 20 years ago, I won't be wearing these shoes. You know, and it was just kind of like, I liked his view too, but I honestly don't know his name. And it's not because he's black, I promise. Like I said, the only reason I know Keaton's name is because I wrote it down on my phone. But you know, I am glad to see that people, kids even, that could be going through depression and spiraling and being bullied to the point where, you know, that they're not happy with themselves. They are going and they are saying, I am in this spot myself. I am feeling exactly how you were feeling, but I know it's going to get better, and I want to be here for you, and I want to be here for myself, and I want to support us. And I want to support us. And that is the most amazing thing, you know, that a kid can do that, because I have been in that spot. As you guys know, many times I went into a huge depression after my grandmother died. Whereas in a previous video recently, I explained that there was a time where I didn't even want to be here anymore. So I know that feeling, and to see people so young that are going through that feeling but are like, hey, I know that tomorrow's going to be a better day, it really is inspiring, and it made me feel so good to see that there are multiple kids out there saying the same message. And it doesn't matter your skin color, because that's part of the reason there's bullying, because of skin color, because people don't like your hair, your shoes, how you act, how you look, how you talk. And so to have people out there saying, you know, hey, I'm being bullied because I'm this way, I'm not going to change who I am. I'm going to stay true to myself, and I know that one day things will get better. It makes me feel really good to see people taking that kind of stand. Another thing I have on here is respect Louis, because the past couple days there was a lot of stuff going on with poor Louis. I took a poll on Twitter, and it said that, you know, if you could describe Louis in one word, how would you describe him? And I said heart, because not only do I feel like he pours the most of his heart and soul into his music, and being a Niall, I love Niall's music, and I love his songs, and they are amazing, but Louis' songs, they like touch you in a place songs don't usually hit you. You know, it's like, Just Like You was amazing. Just Hold On, I understood that feeling because I went through it with my, you know, my grandmother was my world, and Just Hold On came out, and shortly after his mom's passing, and it was like, wow, you know, he's dealing with this tragedy, but he's looking forward, knowing things are still going to go on, life still moves. And I was going through a rough time with the loss of my grandmother, because that's actually about the time that my grandmother got really sick. So it really hit emotional when that came out. Back to You with BB Rex, it was also awesome. and the entire fandom agreed. It was like exactly how he tortures us. So, you know, his songs just hit home for me. And so to hear Miss You, I love it. And it actually makes me think that he misses One Direction because there's 5 guys. 5 guys. And one of them looks like he has blonde tips. So I'm like, that's got, like, it's just 5 guys. And then the lights come off and it's just himself and it's back to reality. So I feel like that's like a tribute to One Direction. And I will still believe One Direction is coming back as long as it's in Louis Tomlinson's header, 1/4 of One Direction. So I know a lot of people say that. But anyways, he was doing an interview with Ash London. Everybody knows who that is at this point. And they described him as the one with the ratty facial hair, one who's not Harry Styles, and the least favorite member of One Direction. I have to say, Louis' promotional team sucks, and his fans have done an amazing job promoting his music all year long. So the fact that, you know, he's the least favorite, I really disagree. Yes, he is not Harry Styles, but none of them are Harry Styles except for Harry Styles. And the ratty facial hair, you know, I thought he had that scruff, rough, and tumble bad boy look, you know. But calling it ratty just makes it seem like it's unkept and not groomed, and it makes a bad impression. And yes, she's the one who said ratty, and she also called him short, and which he and the least good looking, and that kind of got to me. I do feel like people attacked Ash London a little too harshly. Some people did, but I do also believe she should have apologized. And also, I know people are saying there was 3 co-hosts. The thing is, they shouldn't ask, now, which one's Louis Tomlinson? Because they should already be briefed and knowledge on what they're about to talk about. So they shouldn't have to say, now, who's Louis Tomlinson? You know, like, which one's that? I can't ever tell which one's which. Like, you shouldn't have to do that. So that bothered me. That was my big thing. If you guys ever have anything you want me to talk about that I have not talked about, or that you want me to talk about, I follow a person on Twitter, Louis Promo Squad. They are amazing and awesome, and they got everybody around the world, 50 countries, to put together, to staple different sections of the song Miss You all over the world as promotion. And I love it, and I love the fact that Louis saw it and commented on it. You know, he just shows how much he cares about his fans, and that he appreciates how much his fans care about him. So, definitely very proud of that. But so I also like spreading good news. So if you guys have any good news you want to share, anything else you want me to talk about, that you feel has either been over dramatized, or the point of love and appreciation and respect has been forgotten, I will happily talk about it. As for that, I really don't have anything else to say. I don't have homework for you guys today. So, how about, because it's almost Christmas, in the link below, why don't you tell me your favorite Christmas song, because I want to pick one to sing for you guys before Christmas. I know my voice isn't the greatest, but I promise to work really hard on it, so put below what song you want to hear me sing for Christmas. Alright, thank you guys so much. I do hope you guys have another amazing week. If not, talk to me about it. I'm here always. I'm really not here to judge, even though some people think I am sometimes. You know, you can always @ me or use the hashtag if you have something you want me to talk about. So, have an amazing week, and from my heart to yours, lots of love. Bye, guys.